No, I think he's doing some broadcasting internship stuff over the summer on Tuesday nights, I'm pretty sure. I could be a little wrong on that, but he's definitely doing something work related tonight. Oh, Eric Jones read one of my favorite books. One of my favorite children books this week. Let's go, Eric Jones.
What's that?
The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Good Night Moon.
My favorite of all time is probably Go Dog Go by Dr. Seuss. Or damn, Daniel
So
Hemrick
what are
wins
we
one
doing?
race in the
Relaxed or no
championship.
cautions?
Y'all's vote is fine with me. I'm cool with whatever. There's only 5 of us. I don't think it's gonna be the end of the world. What would y'all rather do?
No. Guess
I mean, does
relax.
anybody have any? Yeah, let's do relax. I think he'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think relax will be fine. Does anybody have anything against relax or no?
No.
There we go. Let's do it then. Let's see.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I should be live. Well, nice top 5, gentlemen.
Yeah, stage
Yeah, I
points.
do what I can.
Keep our top 5 points position. Well, at least I can relax now. I'm the only one who's finished in the top 5 in every race this season.
Really?
Yep. And the streak continues. Yeah, you missed the one race. That's why you're down. But you're like best of the rest. And it won't really matter once we start the playoffs, you know?
What do we do?
Sorry.
Relaxed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Josh, if I got you there.
No, that's right. Just trying to give you room.
Said America. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Here you go, Josh. You can have it. I'll give it to you. Here.
No, just go. Jesus Christ. God.
You kept running into me.
It's the 3rd lap.
That's what I'm saying. If you want it that bad, you can have it.
I wasn't hitting you on my screen other than maybe once.
On my screen, I got sent in the corners back to back. But I think it was net lag. It was brain lag there. He just not enough muscle memory here. Ah. Ah. Great. I got on the apron and stuck. So yes. Ah, that's the corner that got me.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I was hoping you were going to hold him up a little bit more.
I was there, and then I got loose off the corner. It was courtesy, but it was not the courtesy in the way that I wanted to give it necessarily. You can always pit now. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was trying to say hi, sorry. You're good. I'm already in last. It doesn't do me any harm. Woo! There you go. Now I gave you the
Yeah.
push situation.
I don't know if you're going to get an exit with tires like it. No. Yeah. This track's worse than Bristol in your hands, damn. Oh. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
It's like the perfect song for this track. No! I came in hot, man. I was trying to help you around your teammate. Nah. Just doing it the way Dale would, you know what I mean? With the biggest asshole and the biggest middle finger and the best grin you've ever seen. See? Like Dale would. Ooh, saved it. Saved it. Saved it.
I don't think
Also,
that's how Dale does it.
I mean, it took a little bit of, it took some
Might be
problem
more
solving.
like a Kerry Earnhardt
Hmm.
than a Dale Earnhardt there.
No,
No, he didn't do that very often.
I'm driving like Teresa, yo,
There you go.
on my broomstick. Josh, you remember who owns this shit? You understand? You remember who's big boss around here, okay?
Yep.
Also send those fucking apples your way.
I'm still waiting for my beer.
Shit, I forgot about that. I gotta figure out how to send it. Can you buy beer on Amazon?
Yeah, you could probably use Walmart or something.
Oh yeah. What did you want, Josh?
Well, I don't know. There was like a case of apple something you said.
The apple, the Busch Light apple? Do they have that in your part of the country? Because they barely
yeah.
have it in mine.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I haven't looked to see if they have it in stock, but I got some last year and the year before, I think. So.
What do you like, Josh? I don't want to give you Busch apple to create a meme. Well, what would you? Is there something you'd rather have?
No, it's fine.
Josh, do you like something else?
I like any. To be honest with you, and this isn't just part of the meme, but I do like ciders. So I'm not much of a beer drinker myself. It's me too bloated. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
You got it.
We should do. I've still got to figure out the League gift exchange theme for this year. What are y'all thinking? Anybody have any ideas? Well, we've done favorite driver. We've done your driver for the season. Do we want to do like non-NASCAR like this year? Like non-NASCAR motorsports? Or is that like too far off the beaten path?
Yeah, I really don't feel like getting like sex toys for 9 if I draw them. So.
No, that is not what I meant. I mean, first of all, you could get him like a big 1/18 scale like IndyCar, and he could use that as a sex toy. But
What?
no, we're trying to help you. We're trying to add some extra sizzle. I know you got
help.
Yeah, but I mean, you can use that front wing of the IndyCar. You did, Josh. You got some ideas or something? You wanted to join in with 9fan?
No, I'm good. I'm good. What?
Josh is a 69 fan.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry.
Dirty woman.
So, okay, so no sex toys this year. Got it. Trying to think. I want to keep it NASCAR or racing theme. I don't know, man. Will it be something different? Like, I would do the least favorite driver thing, but I feel like that's not really like that great of an idea, you know, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, like, why would we all of a sudden all buy Joey Logano shit? You know what I mean? Like, except for... Let me probably get a Denny Hamlin. Yeah, I'd get a bunch of Chase Elliott stuff. A lot of people get Logano stuff, or Larson, or... I don't know.
I mean, I'm down
Hamlin.
for favorite driver or driver this season. I mean, I think we
Yeah.
all locked in with guys that we liked, but
Yeah. We can just do the favorite driver again this year.
it doesn't matter.
Let's just do the favorite. We got some good stuff. This year will be interesting with the next gen stuff. By the time Christmas comes. And I'll probably start on that at the end of the summer. That way you can start getting guys their stuff. But I'm trying to think. I almost bought a John Andretti DEI car that I cast last night.
He drove for DEI?
He did. In 2003, after he got fired from, or let go from Petty Enterprises, and at the beginning of '04, drove the one car. Ironically, it was sponsored by Post at the time. This is a very different one car.
Yeah,
this is the one car. Right? This is, yeah. Gordon's was a Bush car. Andretti's would be what would evolve into what is Chastain's ride today. What it would eventually become. Like that. Like.
Right.
Oh, he's full of shit. Listen. No, it's not. First of all, it was before the penalties and stuff. It wasn't behind him. So listen, if I personally I really don't think that was an intentional wreck. I really don't. I really do not.
I don't think so either. Exactly.
I think Denny ran him hard.
No.
I mean they barely made contact, and you can see in the tape Ross was coming down just as Denny was coming up.
Yeah.
So if you want to say there's contact there, then it's mutual contact. And Denny Hamlin's smart enough to know that Ross is a dumbass, and even if Ross knows he's gonna wreck, he's gonna do it anyways. You know?
Well, it's been the theme of how many weeks, right?
What? I mean, Ross could have lifted. Ross could have lifted, fought again, and passed him the right way. I don't think he would have, but I mean, he could have finished like second or third instead of finishing 30th.
That's my favorite part. Well, just these guys that'll just fuck themselves over, and I appreciate the aggressiveness. Like I really do. Like it's nice to see Chastain have the year he's having and race up front and somebody new in the fold there, but you got to be smart too and look at it and say, yeah, I'm not gonna get P1 or P2, but shit, I'll finish top 10 and rack up some points. And
yeah, well, he was taught a lesson.
That's just it. That's just it. That's what I'm saying though. So like, you gotta pick and choose. I can't remember who said it on the broadcast. It was this week or last week, but I think it was last week where they said like, your real estate on the track is not always the most important. And I think so many drivers, drive that way without taking into consideration that it's okay to give up a spot or two in order to preserve everybody's finish instead of trying to maintain that spot and fucking up everybody's.
Or getting one. Like that's the thing that he races so much like here and now.
Right.
That he does not have any mental capacity or
races like he's on NASCAR Heat 5.
No shit.
Yeah,
no shit. That's just it though, right? Like
I mean, yeah. I mean, so no, it's to me that's not payback. To me, that's putting Ross in a compromising position. You know, that's racing hard. If you payback is what Ross did to him. Ross sat here and fucking dumped him twice. He did it at Gateway. He did it at Atlanta.
Yeah, it's like playing cards though, right? Like you can play that hand as deep as you want and fuck it all up, or you can play it a little easy and live to play another game.
Right.
That's the part I don't understand.
Yeah, Chase is right. Chase is freaking right. Hell yeah, he thought Denny. He basically said Denny was quite kind considering the situation.
Oh, sure.
And he's right. He's freaking right. I mean, he could have done a whole lot more than what he did. I don't even know what to do with Ross Chastain anymore. I don't dislike him. I just, damn man, if this guy wins the championship, at this stage in his career, it's gonna be damning for the sport, to be quite honest with you. It's gonna reward a side of driving that's not gonna be
I don't
beneficial.
I don't think it'll play out that way though. You know what I mean?
I
Like
know.
he's
I don't
already
think he
got a
was.
target on his back.
No,
He's already
there's
shown
no
that he
chance in hell.
can't.
This is a
Like,
communal effort. This is a
but
communal effort amongst the rest of the garage to make sure he does not win a championship.
well, and I was gonna say though,
I mean,
part of even running those championships though would be, again, trying to maintain your spot on the track versus going for the win or going for this.
Yeah.
Like,
he's not mentally there, and then the
gotta
garage
race
will not
smart.
allow him either. Yeah.
Right. But you got to race smart at a certain point and say, you know what, I might feel like I have the car to win, but is it worth fucking
Sacrificing
up half
everything
the
else?
field? Right?
No, probably not.
But I don't think he has it in him. At least not yet.
No, he definitely doesn't. I mean,
And I don't blame him. Like, there's part of me where I'm saying, you know what, he's excited, he's aggressive, he's in a spot where he hasn't really been in the Cup Series, but I mean, you got a guy like Tyler Reddick.
I'm not a caution.
I feel like races a little bit more patiently
Yeah.
and is willing to. There's times where I'm pissed off, like, dude, just go for the win, go for it. But he's looking at the big picture, I guess. I don't know. And
I think Reddick's
he's not a perfect driver. I'm just saying, like, out of anybody
really
that's
good,
a new up and coming guy.
I think I think he races competitively. Like, I wouldn't like. I mean, when I think about like that young crop, I don't think like of Byron as someone who races hard necessarily, or like Blaney does not come to mind necessarily. Chase Elliott comes to mind. Chase Elliott's a good example of kind of doing it the relative right way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chase is a bit impulsive, but that's a little bit different, you know. But I think in general, like, there's a way to be a hard racer and like put it out on the line without he just wastefully takes other people out, you know.
Yep. And I think
Like, if you're gonna wreck someone, like, you better fucking win.
But I think it'd be different if it was a one-time situation, right?
Yeah.
And because you see guys where they're just not, they haven't been in that spot. They haven't.
Yeah.
They're gonna go balls out, and it's their one shot to go balls out. But he's had, it's like, I think after one or two of those you learn. But yeah.
Well, that's the thing about him. Like, so I mean, the Coda incident where he hits Allmendinger and Bowman, like, that's a pass because that's for the win. But then you come back with the stuff at Gateway with Hamlin and Elliott. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. Because that's like in stage 1 and stage 2, you know? That's not anywhere close to the win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, those are two guys that will finish the season. Yeah. And then, like, the Almirola and Truex, like, the two Truex incidents, like, once again, I mean, the Truex one at Dover was fine, I guess, because it was right there at the end of the stage, you know, for top 5 and stuff, but, like, anything not within 10 laps to go of the race is fucking bullshit to me, and that's the way he does it. And it's annoying as shit, because, like, god damn, like, fuck, man, every single time he's costing Hamlin some shit. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable what he costed Hamlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just straight fucking turned him.
Yeah.
Just fucking turned him in front of the field, damn it. At 180 miles per hour. Are you kidding me? Get your head out of your ass. Your fucking spotter sucks. No, yeah. No, he's not. I mean, I don't think he gets... to be quite frank, like I'm very interested to see how these playoffs sort out, because I think there's a lot of guys who have been running outside of the round of 8. I have a hard time putting together like a round of 8 in my head, because who the hell makes it, you know? Like, who the hell deserves it? Like I mean, Chase Elliott and who? You know, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, maybe.
How many races are left before playoffs start?
5.
Jeez.
5. I mean, Blaney seems like a candidate for the round of 8, but like, hell, I don't even know if he's making the playoffs at this rate.
Right. Kind of fucked them up.
I mean, he's still like points-wise ahead of Truex, but like, I don't know. I think he can outrun Truex, to be quite frank. I'm just concerned, like what happens at the Indy Road Course this weekend. You know, like last year was a fluke winner and AJ Allmendinger, like relative fluke, you know. And then it should have been Chase Briscoe or Denny Hamlin who won, you know, and Briscoe would have been a fluke winner last year. So, okay, so you can put McDowell in that conversation. You could put Chris Buescher in that conversation. It's a fluke winner, possibly. You could put... that's probably it, really. Of guys that are not currently in the playoffs that could win that race. I mean, Truex could win a road course, obviously. Or Blaney could even win that race, but like... those are guys there. And then you go to Michigan. Michigan apparently is supposed to race like a super speedway, and if that's the case, then, you know, doors wide fucking open. And if it races like a 2-mile track like Auto Club, think about who ran well there. Eric Jones, Austin Dillon, they were in the top 5. Like, those are 2 guys who could win that race. Then you're talking about a trip back to Richmond, where the Toyotas dominated, and Truex would have won if Hamlin didn't exist, probably. So, there's possibly a win right there for Truex.
Thank you.
Watkins Glen's probably... Watkins Glen is Watkins Glen. And then you got a trip to Daytona where anybody can win and anything can happen.
Yeah, we're skating.
Yep. Yep. Like, there's just so many options. No. Nah. They're going to Indy this weekend, and then they're going to Watkins Glen, Richmond, Michigan, and then Daytona, I think. Or is it Indy, Michigan, Watkins Glen, Richmond, and Daytona?
I think Watkins Glen's right before Daytona.
Is it Watkins Glen right before Daytona?
I think so.
That's a race I want to go to at some point. That'd be a fun one. But yeah, I don't know. They've got there's a few options left for them to find a different winner, but I don't think we get 16. I still don't think we get 16. I just have a hard time believing it. Especially if they're going to start inspecting cars the way that they were and stuff. If they're going to start cracking down on stuff like that. Because apparently that penalty, or like the rule that Hamlin and Busch broke, was like something that NASCAR put in the rule book like last week. About the tape around the front fascia or whatever, fascia, however you say it. Apparently that was like something that came out last week. So, it very well could have been like a fuck up in the formula or something. Or they could have been trying to get away with as much as they could. You know?
Yeah.
Well, how far in advance of a race do they prep the cars?
I don't know, but
Before they hit the shop, probably.
well, but like here's the thing: if they added it to the NASCAR rulebook on Wednesday, right, and the race is in Pocono, okay, and then I'll practice and qualifying on Saturday, like, when did they leave the shop? Like, did they leave the shop on Wednesday? You know, did they leave the shop? Did they leave Tuesday?
On top of that, I thought I heard or read that they didn't look at it as closely in pre-inspection as they did in post.
They don't look at it. It's something to do with like the tape right around the nose, like the somewhere between like the nose and the brake ducts, or the tires, like right there, and the vinyl, like the wrap.
And what'd you say, 9? It was about 1/10 of a second each corner?
Yeah. I mean, it could have been, like, but like apparently, like if this is a rule that NASCAR, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is like, if if that's the the if that's like what NASCAR just added to the rule book, then like JGR was like not the only team doing this. You know what I mean? Everybody
Right.
was fucking doing it, and then they realized that's too much of an advantage, or whatever, and so then they probably just made them get rid of it. But it's, I don't know. I mean, like it could be cheating. It
Part of me
could be
finds
like,
that funny though too. If everybody's doing it, then why the fuck do you need to regulate it?
yeah, exactly. It's just like, remember like in like 2014 when they used to like all go through pre-race, and then they would like have the side skirts, and then like midway through the race or like first pit stop they'd be breaking the side skirts off the car to create extra aero and downforce and shit. Y'all remember this? They'd be like jacking up the car, and if the jack like fucked up the side skirt, they're like, "Oh, this is good." Like somebody like lucked into that or something. And I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just saying, like, if it's a new rule, and like they've been doing the same process the past 20 weeks of the season, it very well could have been an oversight in the process that they didn't think about, as just as likely as it could have been like an intentional thing. Obviously, I'm gonna believe the best in Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin and Joe Gibbs, because Joe Gibbs is for Jesus, and if you're for Jesus, you don't cheat.
Yep.
You know, in fact, I actually think that Joe Gibbs and them intentionally wanted to get disqualified to help Chase Elliott get another win, because they knew that he couldn't beat Denny at the triangle. You know, he's like Santa Claus. He's like, ho ho ho, here you go. So we should really be calling him Saint Joe. Yeah, I mean, he wanted to make sure that, you know, if they got the L3 penalties, he wanted to make sure that his good buddy Richard Petty and GMS Racing, they had a chance to make the playoffs, and old man Kevin Harvick had a chance. He wanted to help Ryan Blaney be safe on points. You know, really and truthfully, Joe Gibbs is the saint that NASCAR never knew that they needed. That's what I'm saying. I almost had one, but the tires were almost so bad that they saved me from it. They weren't good enough to spin out anymore. Gilbert, you take 4 tires there?
Yep. You can take 2. He's
no.
2 laps down.
I'm not 2 laps down. I'm on the
Or
lead
you?
lap.
Well, I mean, when I pitted, you were 2 laps down.
I was 1 down to you.
Oh, I thought you were 2.
Nah, I was 1 down. And FYI, I was not going to pit at all, probably. I've been saving fuel. I was only like 5 laps short to start the run. I've been slow enough. Not slow, but like good enough to try to save. I'm getting close to making it. And if not, I was just going to go fuel only. Oh yeah, we're slipping and sliding, but you know, the situation of Josh might have been reading my mind, for all I know.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And here's the thing, if I start, you know, I started this pit cycle 5th, and if I finish 5th, no harm, no foul. No, you don't. You're on the same lap as me. We're all on the same lap, no? Oh, y'all are a lap down the situation. I'm not. Barely not.
Situation's awfully quiet.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I'm watching him out the mirror. Shoot, I might not be fast enough anyways with Kilgore there. It's coming up on me, but...
Damn, dude. What are you going, like 60 miles an hour?
Must have been. Well, dude, what the
Oh, that's why you're going so slow? I thought that was Zach. I thought it was Zach saving fuel.
Nah. Zach's over at 1 and 2 right now.
Damn.
Yeah, Josh will win.
fuck yeah.
You can have a good one.
Thank you.
I started sputtering.
Hell yeah. Get you ready.
Damn.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Knew I shouldn't have pitted. I don't know if I'd have made it though.
P3, I'll take
I
it.
should have just took 2 though, or gas only.
P3.
Yeah, I think 2 would have worked for you, Kilgore.
Yeah. Congratulations, Josh. There we go.
Thank you, thank
Look
you.
at us sticking to the strategy, picking up a couple spots each. Was it an intentional plan that you realized later on, or
No,
did you
well,
just kind of...
yeah, later on, I got wrecked early, I think between you, me, and Situation, and all of a sudden I started looking, and I'm like, man, if I get to a spot where everybody starts pitting, I might be able to just ease up a little bit, and... A little bit, yeah, it definitely helped. Right, yeah.
Good job, Josh.
Yeah, nice win.
Thank you.
Thursday, I believe we're in Atlanta.
Thought I had more
Sounds good.
laps after I pitted.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
I
and
figured
then
everybody
next-
had to pit.
I think
too.
if you did 2, yeah, I think if you would have done 2, you might have been able to catch up. But
Well, I was already so slow, so I figured if I could get 4, I would just gain so much.
sure.
Mm.
Well, I got nervous. Kilgore came off of, I think, out of the pits, and I let him go, and I'm like, shit. I'm like, he's going to gain so much on me because I'm just babying it into every corner. But
There's only like 3 laps left, though.
yeah, for some reason, I thought there was like 6 at that time. But
So we got Atlanta on Thursday. Next week is Mid-Ohio and Michigan.
Ugh. I don't know if I'll have to run Mid-Ohio. I don't remember it.
yeah, I don't think I've done that one.
But on that note, I'm getting off for the night, y'all.
Yep,
You too.
y'all take it
Later,
easy.
guys.
Have a great evening, boys.
See ya.
Thank you.
Congratulations.